Hey friends, welcome into my channel. My name is Jackie Alves, and today I am coming to you from the bathroom of my hotel room. I know it's very weird because normally I am at my beautiful beauty bar makeup studio in Arizona where I live, but today I'm in Myrtle Beach in my hotel bathroom and I have an event to go to and I really need to look good. I mean, it's a fabulous event where we're honoring some beautiful women as part of the makeup company that I work with. And I'm so proud of these women. I actually get to present them with some awards and I'll be on stage speaking, but the lighting in this hotel room is horrendous. I mean, look at me. I can barely see with all those lights at the beauty bar and my glasses. And now here I am trying to put on lashes in a hotel bathroom. And I know if you travel at all, my friends, you understand that struggle. So welcome into one of the best tutorials you didn't even know you needed for hotel lighting or hotel bathroom lighting makeup. Check it out. All right, so let's get cracking with this. And you can see I already have a little bit of foundation on and a little bit of mascara. Maybe you can't see that because if you're like me, you can't see anything in this horrendous lighting, but whatever, right? You got to make the best of it, and I can't travel with light rings everywhere it goes, so I have my essentials makeup bag here, so you guys will see the things that I use all the time, or mostly what you see me use on YouTube. So, you know, I try to use different products as much as possible so you can see how to use different brands, different formulas, stuff like that. But you know, I do really like to be able to just use what I love most of the time, or, you know, at least what I've tested for a long time. But since I've already got a little bit of foundation on, because I had to go downstairs and greet some people, I didn't want to look too crazy. So I already did primer and foundation. I'm going to use my matte foundation. You guys, it is, like I said, super humid here, like ridiculous. Wrong magnifying mirror too. So I literally packed bad magnifying mirrors. I forgot a couple of things, and you know, I could have like Instacarted what I needed. Thank God for that, because I actually did Instacart some groceries and brush cleaner, whatever. But you know, I don't want to buy extra makeup. So I'm pretty creative. Back in the days when I didn't have a dime to my name, I knew how to use a brown Wet n Wild eyebrow pencil for my brows, my eyeliner, my lipstick. I could dot it onto my cheeks and smear it around. So, you know, I'm resourceful. I don't have to buy new makeup all the time. If I forgot something, it's not the end of the world. So, but I am just going back through the middle with a little extra foundation now, because I want that extra coverage, especially in this humidity, but especially because it's a big deal tonight. I'm excited. I'm in Myrtle Beach, like I said, and we are at the Avista Resort, which is a really nice, super family-friendly resort, like literally right on the beach. I can open the door to my balcony and just hear the waves. It's just beautiful. But it's hell on wheels here, you guys, with this humidity. It's like, you know, in the 90s for the temperature and in the 90s for the humidity. So I'm just like on fire most of the time. And you guys know that I'm from Arizona, so the heat is not necessarily the problem. It's that dang humidity. So I have to really make sure that this makeup is on in the first place in this lighting. But I also have to make sure that it's gonna last, because I'm not gonna do all this and it's not gonna last. Otherwise I could do a glow cream, a BB cream, whatever kind of cream I want to do, and just go for that beachy look. But this is a really special occasion, you guys. I mean, you saw when I introed the video, you saw what I was wearing. So like super bling-orama, because it's a big deal. You know, it's really fun. It's time to dress up. So I want the makeup to look good. You know, if we were having a party on the beach, that'd be one thing, but this is not a party on the beach, and I'm presenting some beautiful women with some awards. And you know, I'm a makeup artist, so I have to look like it. which I don't know what that means, because you guys know what Bobbi Brown looks like, and she's not interested in looking outrageous or over the top. She just is who she is, right? Pretty simple, big black glasses, and her brown hair is kind of her signature look. So I don't think because I'm a makeup artist I have to look really great or have a ton of makeup on, but because I'm the makeup trainer for this company and I usually do have some pretty fabulous makeup on, I feel it's appropriate to have fabulous makeup tonight. So I'm gonna use this Photo Set translucent powder that I love, but you guys, I'm gonna really build it up in the middle. I never do this. This is so weird for me to put on so much powder, but by the time I get to this thing, I'm gonna be shiny. So I'm using a blush brush actually instead of a big fluffy brush. I'm normally like, ooh, just lightly dust yourself with a veil of powder. Right now I'm like, pack it on, get it in there, because it's a different story. Now if it was every day or I was just going to dinner while I was here, I wouldn't have to do all this. I still say, you know, you should be appropriate with your powder and the amount of foundation that you wear. But because I'm gonna be on stage under lights, it's kind of a big deal. I need this to last. So getting it on my eyelids, under my eyes, everything. The places I don't normally put powder, I'm powdering like there's no tomorrow. All right. Now, I'm gonna have to go much deeper with my contour, but this lighting is so sad. I don't really know what's going on. The darkness on my eyes is hilarious. Yeah, it's just nothing. And sometimes I can travel with a small light ring, but because I was bringing so many things for this presentation, I couldn't pack it into my suitcase, and I don't like to bring too much luggage. So I just thought, you know what? I'll figure it out. So I'm going really deep, deeper at the hairline, really, really deep, and framing a little cheekbone. But this is, I'm going with like my darkest shade right here, and I normally start with the light one and sometimes don't even use that dark one. So like I'm in it to win it, obviously. Check me out. But in that room with that horrible lighting where we're gonna be, I know that this is just gonna get a little bit washed out and not look as dark. But, you know, also I gotta stand out. I gotta look like the makeup lady that knows what she's makeup doing. So right around the hairline with my favorite contour powder. And I'm leaving this light and bright right here. Under the jawline, which you can't see, look at me. No neck at all, let alone a turkey neck. Like, so weird. You know, you'd think that, I mean, I get this is a family-friendly beach resort. Nobody's doing full glam in here, but still, people like to see themselves in the bathroom. All right, I'm getting the jowls right here. I'm contouring them a little bit because I really want to bring attention to this part of my chin and cancel out any jowl that's hanging down. And bringing that contour down. Now, of course, since I'm traveling, I didn't bring any other blushes. Sometimes I'll use another powder or cream or whatever. Definitely just using the same blushes that's in that contour palette. I mixed the orange and the pink to make peach, which I do quite often. But of course, I'm putting on much deeper than usual. This is quite a bit. But as humid as it is, you know, it's hard to keep the makeup on as well. Now, you guys, of course, this doesn't look like as good as my normal makeup does because that beauty bar lighting, I'm telling you, the light rings really do change a lot. You know, literally can make you look filtered. On my shorts, on the videos you may see that are shorts across social media, that puts a little bit of a filter on in the video when it cuts the video down and makes the shorts. But this video with you right now is not filtered. So, yeah. Which, by the way, I need to put on my glasses so I can look at myself a little bit. Yeah, it's horrendous. You can see all the things. Oh, I don't even know what's going on there. Yeah, it just shows like like that's a very tiny little pimple I had popping up, but now it looks like Mozambique has moved in on my left cheek. I don't know why I chose Mozambique. It just came to my mind, which just makes it even weirder than if I had chosen it. All right, so needless to say, I'm going for lots and lots of pigment. So this would be great, you know, if you're going out to dinner in a really dark steakhouse, you could go with that deep, dark, sultry look. And I'm gonna get some of my favorite eyeshadow brushes. All right, I've got my favorite eyeshadow duo here for brushes, both by Sigma Beauty. A large crease brush and a smaller sort of blending brush. And I'm gonna get in first with the light creamy shade that I always do, but I'm adding extra pop to this one. And you know what's weird about really bad lighting is sometimes it doesn't take me as long to do my makeup because I can't see the mistakes that I'm making. Now I'm gonna take this lighter shade it's a shimmer. I'm gonna put it right on my brow bone just because I think it will catch some lights in there. I think. Now I'll take the kind of orangey brown color there and get it right in the crease of my eye, of course, darker on the outside. Now, you guys, I had wanted to come to Myrtle Beach for so long, and I really love it. It's so beautiful here, but it's definitely not what I expected. I mean, I knew it was a family destination and all that, but we stepped outside yesterday on our balcony and looked, and it was solid umbrellas. Like you could barely even see any sand on the beach. I was like, whoa, that's a whole lot of peeps right there. That's a whole lot of kids running around. And I had expected to see a little bit of dirt when I looked out there. But we definitely have had a good time in this room. It's kind of like a condo, and it's got a full kitchen in it. So this morning I got to make Mr. Alves some breakfast. And I used some of my leftover filet mignon from last night. And I actually have leftover lobster, believe it or not. Like, who does that? So I cooked those up together and made him a fabulous breakfast. I even baked some biscuits this morning. I don't know. I was feeling a little crazy. But you know what? The best part was really to have that sliding glass door open and hear the waves of the ocean while I was cooking breakfast. And then I served it out on the coffee table, and we just sat there with that window wide open, listening to those waves, looking at the ocean and eating that breakfast. It was incredible. Great experience. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that dark chocolate brown like I do right here in the outer corner. I don't really know what I can't really see what's going on here. I'm coming in. All right, I hope that I am doing all right. And I'm just gonna ask if our editor would please bring it in, bring it in. What do you guys think? I mean, I'll definitely clean it up. You gotta trust the process, right? I think I'm gonna deepen it a little more. There we go. All right. Just brought another song into my head. Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down tonight, baby. It's a good song. Do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight, get down tonight. I should have music on in here, but you know what'll happen. I'll get put in the copyright music jail for video creators, for content creators, just because I want to have a little groovy music in the background. But instead, you guys get stuck listening to me sing. My grandpa always, don't quit your day job. When I was like in my early teens and I thought I could sing around the house or in the shower, don't quit your day job. And I would always think I had a great comeback with, I don't have one. All right. I do not know what is going on. If I was in the beauty bar, I would see everything and probably think this was a horrible makeup job. All right, I'm gonna go in with the shimmer right here, this pink shade. It's like a beautiful pinky pearl, quite the pulp. It's a nice pulp, it is. It's quite nice. I mean, I think, I don't know. I'll get in another mirror and be like, oh my Lord. Oops, wrong brush. Crap nuggets. Oh, sorry guys. I didn't mean to say that horrible word. Well, maybe I did. You never know. All right. Oh, my ears keep plugging. It's not like we're, you know, there's an altitude issue around here. Maybe it's an allergy or sinus thing, because it, you know, obviously it's pretty different around here. Myrtle Beach rather than Arizona. All right, that's a good amount of shimmer I got there in that inner corner. And I'm gonna buff it out again. Okay. Now I'm gonna put a good amount of the chocolate brown underneath. Not that you'll be able to tell with these dark shadows. Can you even tell the difference? I'm definitely using powder instead of eyeliner because I'm gonna sweat like a hog. It's funny that it's really bad in the elevators because that's when people are coming up from the beach area. So it's like, oh, it's like a stinky sauna in there. Very stinky sauna. Okay, I'm going to attempt a liquid wing, but I am a little afraid. I cannot see great. And I did bring the magnifying mirror that is way too much. And I can see into whether or not AI is going to take over the world. I don't have the answer though. I could just see that far. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this. Just warning you. This is like beyond trusting the process here. All right. I don't know if it looks okay. Oh God. Okay, whatever. Once I get a lash on, because I'm gonna wear a pretty dramatic lash tonight, you probably won't be able to see it anyway. I can barely tell what I'm doing, it's so magnified. All right, I'm gonna try to get this together and I'll be right back. Okay, one of the best things ever about these glasses that so many people love is I can take my eyebrow powder and my little slant brush and I can do my eyebrows with my glasses on. Ah, yeah. Follow me for more pro tips. For women with mature eyes. I didn't mean hooded lids, I meant my friends out there that can't see. All right, just putting some brow powder back on my brows since I get a bunch of foundation on them all the time. And I'm just bolding them up. I don't know if that's the technical term or not, but I'm bolding them up. Trying to get rid of the creasing. Actually, I'm not creasing that bad, probably because it is so dang humid. You could pack on more makeup here, I don't know. And I'll get this brow darkened and we'll come back for some false lashes and the rest of this look. And so I'm back from outer space. I just walked in now to see that sad look upon your face. All right, it's time for lashes. Now, you guys, I am using the red Aspen lashes that I'm always blabbering about. This is the Chesca Lash. They're pretty dramatic, but this definitely calls for some drama. Indeed, you gotta bring on the drama. So these are a little too long for me. So I'm gonna pull them off the card here, right down at the little band so that I don't yank the little hairs out. And I'm going to trim it a little bit. So I'll just be whacking off about 2 sections because you guys know I like to focus these lashes on the outer areas. Whew, man, it is really dark in here for me. Okay, so cutting off 2 really good sized sections still left me a lot of lash that actually might even cover the whole entire lid, not just the outer corner like I said. But let's see what happens. Sorry, I think I had a little hair there. Oh, I better leave those on. Now I'm gonna do my glue, and I'm gonna slap on one of these, and I'll come back and I'll do the other one with you on the right side so you can see it better because of this lighting. So I'll be right back. All right, I was on the struggle bus with this left lash. I'm probably gonna have to touch up the eyeliner a little bit, but whatever. I mean, it's on, so I think I'm gonna be able to fake it a little bit that I did a good job. I mean, it's on, so I guess I did do a good job. Now I've already got my glue here, drying a little bit on this lash. I already trimmed it, and I wanted to share with you that I'm using the Kiss lash glue because in humidity, I've had better luck with that one. Some other ones, they get kind of wet and almost gummy feeling, and I found that this one is kind of my friend when it's extra humid. All right, here I go. I cannot see hardly at all. Bad magnifying mirror and super bad lighting. But with these lashes, they're so high quality, the lash band is really soft. I feel like it's easy to move it and kind of pat it in there really gently, and it just sticks nice. Normally. But let's see what happens here, because I feel like I did something wrong. Yeah, it's not stuck on in the inner corner. Oh God, I don't know what I just did. I can't see. Okay. All right. I think I got it, but something I gotta do when I'm not super confident about how my lashes look, I gotta go back with a roll-up gel black liner and just go right on the band. I know some people that do this with a liquid liner. I'm too sloppy, I get it everywhere. So I like this, just regular eyeliner. You could use a pencil one too for this if you want. All right, come on, it's not stuck. One reason I like the gel is because it's kind of smudge proof, so it doesn't transfer. More of a long wear. And I don't know what I'm doing here, if I'm making it worse. I could be making it worse. Let's see. I suspect nobody will be able to tell. Look at these horrible shadows on my eyes. So, I mean, you know, whatever. All right, so thank the Lord, I'm coming to the end of this process, but I am gonna do the brown lip liner like it's back in the day. Let me get on my glasses and just use a regular mirror, because Lord knows I cannot handle that magnifying mirror for very long. All right, I wanna go over my lips just a little bit. Anybody know any way to get rid of the lines around the lips without filler? Like, I know there's of course always a new product telling us it's the best thing ever, but it's not. But I'm just curious, have you guys found anything that you actually like? Okay, I'm gonna go on the bottom. I'm gonna go really light with this because it's really dark. It's called Cocoa. Oh, I already overdid it. I'm trying to overline my lip, but not too much with this dark, dark one. Let's see if you can see. Here we go. Yeah, you can see Mozambique over here. Usually I name a planet when I say stuff like that. Like I would say like Saturn or something. I don't know what convinced me I needed to say Mozambique. Instead of Timbuktu, maybe? Stretching out those lips, or at least trying. Kind of crooked there. And I brought it in just a little bit. I totally messed this one up. I'm gonna have to take it off. Yeah. Shoot. And I already had a really thick line going too. Oh. Okay. Let's try that again. My Kleenex out of the way. All right. Little foundation again. Okay. It's coming together now. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and fill these in. Give me a second. Okay, and I have gone with a light pink lipstick in the middle, and now I'm gonna use a light pink gloss. So I'm going with that classic like brown lip liner, pink lipstick in the middle kind of thing that was super popular in the 90s, kind of made a comeback. But I still really like that extra definition of that deeper liner, especially for a time when I'm doing so much extra makeup. Okay, so I just want to check my blush again. I'm sure I don't need any more, but I am just gonna back blend really quick. Make sure everything's cool. Oh, shoot, far. I'm gonna need a little bit of highlighter. Good Lord. Okay, gotta do the cheeks and tip of the nose a little, well, a lot, whatever. And I think I'm gonna add just a little bit to the inner corner, some of that shimmer. But I'll go back to that pink one because I think it's brighter than the gold I have in my palette. So let's go back here. And just put it right on the inner corner. That'll catch a little extra light. And letting this crazy hairdo down. Oh shoot, before that, what the heck? I gotta get myself some setting spray. So of course I'm using the Continuous Mist. I don't like it normally, you guys. I'm really trying to be careful with this kind of stuff, but this is an all-nighter kind of situation where with this humidity, this has to last. So this is the occasion you want to use this crazy stuff. Look, I even travel with this sucker though. I mean, I forgot the right mirror. I couldn't bring a light ring, but here I am with this. probably just take it with me everywhere for the rest of the night. At this rate. It matches my shoes. Okay, now let's take this crazy thing out and see what I've got left after today's massive humidity attack on my head. It was like an assault. Assaulted by humidity. I've got dry shampoo here. Just a little bit though. And I don't really need dry shampoo by way of my hair isn't clean, but it definitely helps with some volume. Especially when you're thinning like me. Now, I don't use dry shampoo very often anymore. There's something in me that just knows it's probably not good for my scalp. But again, drastic times call for drastic measures, right? Hey, where's my brush? Hey guys, I gotta get my brush. I'll be right back. Okay, found my brush and now just slapping in some curls where it's gone flat. And I really seriously don't like leaving that curling iron in so long, but if I don't, there's no chance it's staying curled, so I might as well not curl it at all. Just holding it a little bit longer. I feel like I need Jeopardy music. And it actually, you know, honestly, it doesn't curl bad in this humidity. It's just that it won't stay. And you can't use hairspray. Like, I'm gonna put a little bit on, but it's almost like it turns into a sticky, like someone blew a bubble gum on your head or something. It just gets, it's like a sticky dome on your head. All right, I'm gonna finish up some curls and then meet you back here for some final touches. All right, I just got the curls slapped in, kind of tried to revive them a little bit. Obviously, I'm not combing them out right away. And I'm gonna put on these cute new earrings that my daughter got me. I've been saving them. And I think tonight is a good reason to wear some blingy earrings. Can't get enough bling. You guys know how I am. You cannot have enough bling. Too much bling is not a thing. Oh, I gotta get t-shirts to say that. Oh, those are actually very pretty. Like them a lot. And okay, well, let me get to the hair first before I put on the jacket. So my jacket is pretty heavy. I am probably going to suffer because I'm gonna wear it. And that's okay. I'm okay with it. Because it's worth it. Because it's got all the bling on it. Now with the hairspray, I'm not going to use it like I normally use at home because man, I just throw my hair all over the place and start spraying and it's amazing and all the spray, but this is not that kind of day. Really, I just have to use it to kind of make it crunchy, I guess you could say. But I can't use it to style. Like I'm used to being able to use like Shaper Plus at home and then you know, because you can shape the hair with it, but this, it's not a thing. So I'm just gonna leave it there, like crunched together. Gonna have to definitely clean off the undershirt, but whatever. All right. Not too bad, eh? Let me know what you think, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today on my channel. And please don't forget to like and subscribe You guys, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope next time you travel to the beach, you can use some of these tips or tricks to help you with your makeup, or not even the beach, but next time you have to deal with hotel bathroom lighting. Love you guys. Bye, everyone.